What's going on, Monster Jam fans? I am back with another competitor announcement for Monster Jam World Finals 24, and it's my biggest one yet. Now, I'm pretty sure many of you guys have been watching the first ever World Finals selection show just last night, like I have, and trying to figure out which drivers have punched their ticket to the main event at Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City, Utah on July 4th and 5th. Well, thanks to the voice of Monster Jam himself, Scott Jordan, now you know. I have got 4 competitor announcements lined up for you guys, and we are going to start with the rest of the main field, so let's get to that right now! Alright guys, so representing Stadium Tour East we have Bari Musauer in Zombie. Representing Arena Tour Central, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Representing Stadium Tour East, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Representing Stadium Tour West making his World Finals debut, we have Michael Pagliarulo in Excalibur. Also representing that same tour, we have Todd LeDuc in Megalodon and Bryce Kenny, Monster Mutt. Representing Arena Tour East, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger. Representing Stadium Tour West, we have Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, Kayla Blood in Sparkle Smash, and Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. Representing Stadium Tour East, Colt Stevens, Thunder Rorus. Representing Arena Tour West, Cody Saucier in Dragon. Representing Stadium Tour East, Dalton Widener, Jurassic Attack. Representing Arena Tour West, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Representing Stadium Tour East, Jim Kohler, Avenger, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, and Cynthia Gautier, Lucas Stabilizer. And finally, representing Stadium Tour West, ready to defend his racing title, Zach Garner, Wildside. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's 23 down. We just need one more, and it will belong to the winner of this year's Last Chance Qualifier. Now, I'm going to cover the lineup for that in just a moment, but first, it's time to introduce the 8 drivers that will be competing in this year's Utah Sports Commission 2-Wheel Skills Championship right now! Up first, representing Arena Tour Central, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. Up next, representing Stadium Tour East, ready to defend his title, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Up next, your International Tour and Arena Tour East champion, Blake Granger, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Up next, your Arena Tour Central champion, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Up next, representing Stadium Tour West, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. Also representing that same tour, please welcome your Stadium Tour West champion, Tristan England, JCB Digatron. Up next, he won this title back in 2023, your Stadium Tour East champion, Tyler Meninga, Gravedigger, and last but definitely not least, your Arena Tour West champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. And there's your field for the 2-Wheel Skills Championship. So all 5 of our series champions are in this one. Pretty cool, huh? Also, I want to introduce you guys to something new for this event. In case one of our drivers doesn't make it, we will have an alternative. And here are 2 of them that have been selected for the Utah Sports Commission 2-Wheel Skills Championship. Representing Arena Tour East, MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco, and representing Arena Tour West, Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Now let's get to the lineup for the Lucas Oil High Jump Championship. Up first, representing Stadium Tour West, Bryce Kenny in Monster Mutt. Up next, representing Stadium Tour East, Jim Kohler, Avenger. Also representing that same tour, Camden Murphy, Classroom Crusher. Up next, representing Stadium Tour West, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. Up next, representing Stadium Tour East, Bari Musauer in Zombie. And ready to defend his title, Colt Stevens, Thunder Rorus. And finally, representing Stadium Tour West, Zach Garner in Wildside. And last but definitely not least, he's won this title twice, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. And there's your field for the Lucas Oil High Jump Championship. Now for the two alternative trucks that have been selected for this event. Representing Stadium Tour West, Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco, and your Stadium Tour East champion, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. Well, folks, I gotta make my lunch. Be right back, everybody. And I am back. We have one lineup announcement remaining, and it will be for the Last Chance Qualifier. Let's meet our 12 trucks and drivers. Representing Stadium Tour East, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Representing Arena Tour Central, Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Representing Stadium Tour East, Chris Kohler in Mayhem. Representing Arena Tour Central, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Representing Arena Tour East, Tony Oakes, Thunder Rorus. Up next, representing Arena Tour Central, he is your 2023 All-Star Monster Truck Tour champion. It's Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Representing Arena Tour West, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. Representing Arena Tour East, MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco. Also representing that same tour, he is your 2022 All-Star Monster Truck Tour champion, Brandon Toluchka, Just Get Her Done 2. Representing Stadium Tour West, Cole Vennard, the Black Pearl. Representing Arena Tour West, Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. And finally, representing Arena Tour Central, John Zimmer Sr., Zombie. And there's your field for the Last Chance Qualifier, ladies and gentlemen. Whew! I'm all worn out, because that was a really long video, you guys. But as usual, I want to know, any ideas on which driver you think will grab the final spot in the main event? Tell me in the comments down below, alright? Well guys, I'm gonna have more World Finals details in the coming weeks, okay? But for now, that's all I gotta say for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel. And also, if you're new here, just click on that notification bell and never ever miss a single upload. Bye-bye, everybody, and until next time, as always, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace!